pitch and catch. He's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. Texas A&M going quickly. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Looking to throw again. Fires complete on the crosser. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And they find the big play wide receiver again. This guy has been featured early, and it looks like it's going to be often. Already over 100.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ballgame. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Oh, they're after him! And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Second down, he'll throw it. Rush is on him. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, the Lone Star Showdown is among the most bitter rivalries in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They got... through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. And the Aggies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time on target.
Well, a nice completion there and finding the tight end. What's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and breaks into the open. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. And the Longhorns have this offense rolling. Fires to the big fella. Finds a crease at the 20. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Not a lot of good things happen when your quarterback gets hurt. You speed up that processor just a little bit, make him a little bit uncomfortable, and The defense doing a little bit of that. I need a little bit more protection from this offensive line.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Got his man quickly. He's in open space downfield. Gets loose in the middle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Aggie. Quick strike touchdown. Comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football. So much explosiveness and firepower. And we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game. And it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the Longhorns in the hurry-up. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Barges ahead. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. Defense going all in to stop the run. Quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak. Sneak gets it done.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the counter. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And he's rolled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. A&M comes back out with another first down. Now they'll run it to the right here. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Walker.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got some space. just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He'll do it himself on the draw. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They go to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as fresh set with first and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Down to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying to knock him.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play doesn't feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down.
And you got to expect to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Looking for his man. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's fourth down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
He'll throw on third down. Nice grab in traffic. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Not really a huge decision there. You don't want to give up the football at this juncture of the game, and they're able to keep the drive going.
You know, the head coach here obviously feels like punts and field goals are not going to get him back in it, so put this one on your quarterback. Trust in him to go out and execute and give your team a chance to win.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And after the pick, everybody going the other way, and he crossed midfield and got it to the 47. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the fourth quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. He'll toss it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee.
That's a nice job by this defense, getting in the backfield quick. They got in there so fast, anticipating pass on 3rd and long, but they reacted so well to the run, get the tackle for a loss, and now probably going to force the punt.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Here's a throw downfield late. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll...